the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the... he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the eye in.
Finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. They need something big. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the Panthers insert.
Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play.
First downs and hopefully points.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
They were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. Down. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Back to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there.
If we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory.
Carolina, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Vikings.
It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points up.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. They try and run forward here with Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Geron. They try and run forward here with Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Geron Brown with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. In the final second, Brown will score. Touchdown, Vikings. I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, well, and that one's incomplete.
And this one looks good. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen.
Right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance.
One defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now the pass here sets his offense up first and goal.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
After 3 plays, have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. And his kick. And this one is right. On second and goal. Manning flush to his right. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. A great play there.
Scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, be able to get it to them.
But still enough. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find
philosophy. You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there.
Participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're.
It's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1, and they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they too will exit with a 2-1 record, and they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
And at goal line, you always want to have a guy in the game running it.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
To make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Steps away to it. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they get the football back. Is Wilden. On second down and 4. Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught by Moss for a Jets touchdown.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because out.
Touchdown Bills. That's caught. A great play there. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. They need to score as they come up on first and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns in this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football. Here's Smith looking to throw. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. A 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Adrian's down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. And this one, them right now, they've got the lead and the football. They'll start here with Jackson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And this one will be from the right hash here. Should be an easy one. And hits.
Yes, indeed. They pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man. It's White. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there.
Here, you've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab.
Fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A fourth pick of the ball game. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off around the 27. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the... Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
I think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The first touchdown of the new season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And his kick here is a 52-yard attempt. And that one's not...
See him into an incompletion.
Fighting to stay upright. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two.
Secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there.
Design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. A touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And this is caught. And they've got the lead. They wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get...
2nd and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return here is stopped at the 35. Now Rivers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Quarter, they dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one.
Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Raiders. It's complete. A great...
That gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Alex Erickson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are back within a score. Just powerful.
Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very accurate throw to set up first and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
First right there.
On 1st and 10, Pennington steps away to his left. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
Right now, instead in this case, time to...
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Browns have... Now Collins looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 33. First throw now for the backup McCown. And he returns it up just shy. Hands it off out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Morgan, his son, and the Browns have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take it across midfield and down to the...
But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from...
It's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His comes on here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his... A give for Taylor running right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play outside the 30. Now it's Palmer. Going up top. And is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great... So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Jones on the... Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to set up... And it is good. Oh, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. So now it's Palmer. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown for the next possession. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. It's been good work.
Oh, it's been excellent work, and it's made so much better by our guys.
Control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin.
When they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Working from the gun, Manning. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there. Throwing now is Manning. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Both sides of the foot. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston.
Up in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Dancing to, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's their fourth touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. So another try after the first down sack. Manning. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. And that'll be... And his kick is indeed... Here's Manning to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the... Here's Manning to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area.
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cooper Kupp, his fourth touchdown.
Now since his fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice Siab got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll get into the...
Said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus. and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments.
One defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for Houston, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The first down carry for Davis. And he's got room. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And his kick is good. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's their quarterback. On 1st and 10, Warner. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points. Manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ram. Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just on getting 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for LA.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They can scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harrington, this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown. They'll go right back to the ground with Fulton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. DeAndre Hopkins. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort. His 3rd on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the... Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick.
And their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. For us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody. Operating from the gun. Green. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. Off the play fake. Grossman. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he's He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Gore will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a...
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His set Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final.
And you want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything in.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute. And then an extra point.
Receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary. Maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him. And look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Your ball game right here. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point down one in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just... How about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense. They will feel jubilant in their locker room.
49ers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. On the give, McAllister with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. On the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
And as many
from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there.
Denied as he tried to get the second one.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. David on play action. Now Breeze. And this is caught by Gates. Touchdown, Chargers. On play action. Now Breeze. And this is caught by Gates. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. They want to play this, just a little over 20 seconds to go. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A big play there. As the first half is won, Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of
first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get into the red zone. It's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Sacks.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. David Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Quarter, maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. On the season. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
They have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt.
2-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the L.A. Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
All tight, sharply run route. Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area.
Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the lead. This now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive.
What I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And the Packers are going to take over.
Oh, he just took off, and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And they take possession 2 yards away from me. That's on target, but they'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
It's a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there, NFL touchdown. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a piece.
And you want bigger people on the field to try and help again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Of the season. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play of the season. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little.
You look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense, and killed their motivation going forward.
So for Green Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks, Charles. McNabb. Touchdown, Eagles. Marquise Brown, his first drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
First down.
Now McNabb. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Ricky.
First down.
Now McNabb. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out.
And his kick is McNabb to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Touchdown! Damian Harris as the first half is winding.
On that one, that's going to work really, really.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great
Go. Now the pass here sets its offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there.
Go. Now the pass here sets its offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away.
This plays out. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. Got a man. That's Ward. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A big play there. His second.
Front desk scored him in, and they couldn't create any kind of.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Front desk scored him in, and they couldn't create any kind of.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game.
Points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh. So for the Eagles, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Evan Ingram. Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be.
Back to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off near. interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
The end zone, the sidelines is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there.
The back end of the end zone, the sidelines is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offense.
They'll try to pound it in with Alston. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's the... They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45.
With your offensive line in pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a
touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His second. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there.
Here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in...
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going for it all. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And a yard. Back to throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
People, look at that one right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
What it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there.
Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They
turn home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.